The Oklahoma City Thunder had a pretty quiet 2022 offseason after the draft, but on draft night, they made some major moves. They drafted Chet Holmgren at number 2. They gave up 3 first-round picks for Ousmane Dieng, and they drafted Jalen Williams in the first round as well. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm now doing my Chet Holmgren OKC Thunder rebuild. Now, I only did one draft night rebuild, and that was the one with the Detroit Pistons because I was just so excited about Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey. So we're going to be getting to our post-draft rebuilds. We got Chet Thunder coming. We got the Paolo Magic coming. We'll have the Jabari Rockets coming and a bunch of other ones. Mathurin Pacers, Shaedon Sharpe Blazers. And it actually kind of worked out. So I think in all of my pre-draft rebuilds that I did on the channel, none of them were accurate. I did a Chet Magic. That didn't work out. I did a Jabari Thunder. No. Paolo Rockets, no. Jaden Ivey Kings, no. Shaedon Sharpe Pistons, no. I think I did Keegan Murray Pacers. That didn't happen. At 7 for the Blazers, I think I traded the pick. 8 with the Pelicans. I think I took Johnny Davis. 9 with the Spurs, I didn't even do. And 10, I might have even taken Johnny Davis or Jimmy Shohan at 10. So none of them were right, which I was perfect with. I actually did a Spurs number 9 and Knicks number 11, but didn't have time to get those out. And I don't even think those were accurate as well. I think I took AJ Griffin for the Knicks. So that's why I'm excited to do this rebuild. And I feel like I found a pretty good roster here in 2K. It was just called Goated. I don't know if Goated in all caps was the gamer tag or the name, but I'm crossing my fingers and knocking on wood that this save doesn't get corrupted, nothing happens here, and I lose everything. Or I just can't get past a certain point, because that could definitely happen. But I'm excited about this rebuild today, because, and even a lot of these pre-draft or post-draft rebuilds, because, the Magic one, probably going to build through the draft as well, and that's what I plan on doing today. Alright, so if I want to figure out the roster, or excuse me, the lineup, it's going to be Shea, Giddey, Dort, probably Chet at the 5. I guess we'll still start Bazley. I'm fine with some of this minute allocation. I don't need to play JaMychal Green. I know he's a veteran. I don't need to play him. I wouldn't mind playing JRE. I don't really need to play Favors. Obviously, this roster won't be 100% accurate because free agency in the offseason isn't done yet. But I gotta play Jalen Williams a little bit, man. I do. Maybe I won't play Teo Maledon. I mean, we do have Trey Mann. Yeah, I'm not going to play Teo Maledon. So, Williams and Dieng are going to get about 15 minutes a night. We got 12 to JRE. We're going to go 21 to Poku. I don't have too much confidence in him still. 25 to Trey Mann. We're going to do 29 to Chet for his rookie season. 25 to Bazley. I would like to go 30 to Dort. 33 to Giddey. 35 to Shea. Let's roll with that. 3 stars, 7 seconds. Why is Jeff Hornacek my head coach? I don't know. I will change it in the offseason if Mark Daigneault is there. Maybe that's one thing that's not great about this. But yeah, Shea's going to get a 95 shot tendency. 70 to Giddey's good with me. 75 to Chet for his rookie year. We can do close to a 70 for Dort. Poku we can lower. Trey Mann we can even lower to a 75. Bazley to a 65. JRE, let's up that to high 50s. And then what's Ousmane Dieng at 70? He could probably go down to a 66. And then Jalen Williams is a 65. I have noticed that there isn't the other Jalen Williams. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I can't critique too much. The draft picks were pretty much accurate with this. The contracts look accurate. The rosters, the drafting. That's why I'm going to be using this save. So, yeah, let's start this off. Like I said, I'm crossing my fingers. It's pretty much year 1 and year 2. This can all go wrong, and I can't get past a certain start date. It could be right here, and I would have just embarrassed myself. I do have trade approval on. I gotta turn that off. But it just sucks, because when I'm in an 82-0 rebuild, I'm, watching every single... Okay, just veto that trade. I'm watching, every single day. Please win. Just please win, so I can go 82-0. I'm just looking at every single day. Please don't corrupt. Please don't crash my 2K. Yeah, I think I got too excited. My game just crashed. I'm sure it's about to crash again here after this. Darius Bazley gets hurt. Which was, that happened to me originally. Now, I'm fine with injuries being on. I don't even know what's going on right now. Why is there so many injuries? But is my game about to crash? Okay, it hasn't crashed yet, but I feel like it's going to crash any day now. I don't know. It just crashed, so maybe it just kind of came back a couple days and it's just going to crash again. I mean, I turned injuries off, but maybe I have to keep injuries on for it not to crash, which would just be the dumbest bug ever in 2K history if that was a thing, so I'm really praying it isn't, but I feel like... Nope, January 15th, I was like, okay, it's about to... Okay, so if this makes it to February, then I apparently made it past it, and I have to keep injuries on, because then injuries means... I don't know, it doesn't corrupt, which, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? I'm fine with having injuries on. It's a new challenge. I was even thinking about putting injuries back on in some rebuilds to kind of have some flair and some spice, because usually I have, my 9-man rotation, and everybody else on the roster is irrelevant, because injuries don't happen. But this would allow me to get more creative to build deeper rosters of players I want to use. So... I don't think I made it to the trade deadline before it crashed, so I'm not really sure what I need to do. Obviously, this is the All-Star draft. That's why it's not working. You can see I'm literally walking on eggshells here. Like, I see Shea made it to the All-Star game. Hey, that's pretty cool. And we're pretty much here at February 15, which is the trade deadline. We are the 6th seed. So if we take a look at the player stats, Shea Gilgeous is our #1 scorer. No surprise there. Chet is on his way to potentially winning Rookie of the Year. We got Trey Mann, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He's been great for us as well. Josh Giddey, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4.7 assists. Not having the greatest sophomore year, but we'll see what he can do. If there was going to be a big trade, I think in this video would be centered around Josh Giddey. Maybe me trading him. Lou Dort, the efficiency could be better, but we know he's playing Elite D. There's Terry Maladon. Obviously, I had the CPU kind of come up with some changes to the rotation. So there could be a trade to be made. So the Hawks are willing to give me a first-round pick, which I wouldn't mind for Bazley because he's gone pretty much at the end of this year. And Terry Maladon would be as well. I don't want Clint Capella, though. I don't know if you have a one-year deal of a player that we could just take in, like DeAndre Hunter. What about Justin Holiday? Justin Holiday and a first-round pick. I know you might be like, Matt, you turned down Clint Capella. I don't want Clint Capella anywhere near this team. Yeah, we could technically get into a 3-team trade, but I don't really know if I'm going to be able to get off of Clint Capella's contract. So they actually say no to that. Wow. What about if I threw in a second? That got it done. So Pokusevski is now going to be the starting power forward. We're going to go about 32 minutes to Chet. JaMychal Green, I don't need to play, but yeah, I got to get Jalen Williams more minutes. I mean, Trey Mann can get about 27. Jalen Williams can get about 20. And then I would like to go also 20 minutes to Ousmane Dieng. And then for the 9th man in the rotation, to get about 17 minutes, yeah, it could definitely be Jamire Robinson Earl. I don't really need to play Derek Favors because I don't view him as part of our future. So yeah, we'll give him 17 minutes there. I don't know if this file is going to get corrupted, and if not, I'm just wasting my time right now. As Poku's now at 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm just fully expecting to, like, I don't know, for this to corrupt because 2K sucks. Alright, we're here at the contract extension deadline, and I'm kind of cool, like, I know, going more into the trade deadlines and the contract extension deadlines, just to show you guys and seeing, like, if there was injuries on. So, I don't plan on bringing back any of these guys, or at least not right now. Yeah, we could look for some veterans to fill out the team. About 9 million in cap space. Alright, so we ended up as the 6th seed. I can say that we definitely overachieved a little bit this year, but hey, let's make Shea happy. Let's make it to the playoffs for the first time. Well, this will be now the 3rd time Shea's made it to the playoffs in his career, because he made it in 2019 with the Clippers when they ended up losing in round 1 to like the Warriors or something, before the Paul George trade that following offseason. They also made it the following year with Chris Paul in OKC, or was that the following year? Yeah, because Russ got traded for CP3. So yeah, this is the 3rd time Shea has made it to the playoffs, so we're getting some good experience for him. We don't get anybody on an all-NBA team or defensive team. We do get Chet on all-rookie first team, and Ousmane Dieng there as well. 7 points, 3 rebounds. You know what? If that 3-point percentage, like, I actually think he could project him to being a pretty good shooter. So we're taking on Utah in round 1. We'll see what we can do. Wasn't Utah the team that beat Melo and Russ and Paul George in the playoffs back in 2018? I think it was, when, like, Donovan Mitchell was a rookie. Here were the stats throughout the season. We kind of saw Shea and Chet's. There's Trey Mann, who's listed as a shooting guard here, which I'm fine with. He's pretty good, and he's really good for his age. There's Josh Giddey, who was a little bit better than where we saw him last. I just don't know where his ceiling's at. There's Lou Dort. He could also be a trade candidate at 1.2. Like, I feel like this team is, like, Shea, Chet, and, like, one more stud away. But, hey, we have all these draft picks as well. So, for the playoffs, I think JRE is probably going to get, like, 14 minutes a night. How was Jalen Williams? He wasn't anything crazy, but he's going to get about 15 minutes a night. And then we got 8 minutes here. We're fully healthy. We're going to go 40 to Shea. We're going to go 34 to Chet. Maybe 29 to Trey Mann. And let's see. Can we pull off the upset over the OKC, or excuse me, over the Utah Jazz in round 1? Poku is fully healed. Let's go. Shea is got a bruised tailbone, so I'm playing him 40 minutes a night. That's not a great idea. All right, Shea's fully healthy, and oh my god, I think we had a 2-1 lead, and we end up losing in 6. Damn, Dort played pretty well in that series. So did Josh Giddey. Shea was good, playing through injury as well. Chet was solid. His 3-point percentage really took a hit, though. All right, that sucks, but you know what? I didn't really expect to make the playoffs, so I am fine with that. And the Clippers did. I was like, I think we have their pick, or at least the swaps. I was hoping they didn't make the playoffs, and that would have been an ultra win-win, make the playoffs and get a good pick. As I think the Grizzlies came back down 3-1 against the Mavericks, and then blew a 3-1 lead against the Celtics to lose to them in 7. So yeah, with these Thunder rebuilds, this draft lottery could amount to anything. We have the 8th projected pick via the Miami Heat. Surprised they didn't make the playoffs, but I believe that is lottery protected, so I don't think we're going to have too much here in this draft lottery. So we are yeah, like we don't get that pick at 9. We don't have any other picks. Oh wow. Okay. Do we have our pick at least? We do at 20. Okay, we really don't have much. Oh, and it looks like I thought my game was corrupting. Oh my god, don't do that, 2K. Oh, it was just lagging a little bit. That was annoying. So here's everybody under contract. We have the 20th overall pick. Yeah, because a lot of our 2023 picks were traded for Ousmane Dieng, the Nuggets protected pick, the Pistons protected pick, and the Wizards protected pick. So we are going to see what we want to do with these guys. I don't think I'm going to move anybody, so I think I'm just going to make my selection at 20. All right, so with the number 1 overall pick, the Rockets get Wembanyama. They win that sweepstakes. Kyle Filipowski goes 2 to the Kings. That seems like a Kings pick there. Sorry, I didn't mean to hate on the Kings there. It's just like, because you see Nick Smith, Scoot Henderson, Derek Whitehead go. So I just put in that joke. And Kings fans, I can make those jokes. I'm a Knicks fan. I get the most jokes out of any team with my fan base. And oh my god, what are you doing, Houston? Wembanyama and a first for 6 and Mo Bamba. Holy crap, you are idiots. Wow, I've never seen a worse trade on draft night than that. That is insane. And we have another, I thought we had another trade. All right, so with the 20th pick, we could land somebody here. I'm not even, it's not, I promise I won't be taking him too much anymore. I don't know if I like anybody there. Maybe Leonard Miller. This 20th pick, though, has 1-star value, but I can get Jordan Poole. What? All right, I actually got some crazy offers for that, but we're just going to make our selection, and I'm actually going to take Brandon Miller. No. I'm going to take, is he a shooting guard or is he a small forward? Leonard Miller. Brandon Miller. No, maybe I was looking at Brandon Miller before, because I know there's a good, like, Leonard Miller. Oh, no, there he is. He's 44th, though. And he's a center. Yeah, I'll probably pass on that. I could go for maybe another power forward. Mark Mitchell. Rocco Prakicin. Finally draft him. I don't really love anybody here. Yeah, you know what? I'll take Leonard Miller. I'll see what he can do. Like, I swore he was a wing, but I can't believe the Rockets traded Victor. Like, what are you doing? So, Leonard Miller's a 74. He might be solid for us. We're picking up the team options on all these players right there. We'll see who makes it in free agency, and with this kind of 2K scenario you could download, who was actually available here in free agency. And my game just corrupted. Oh my god, don't tell me I went through all of this here to have my game corrupted. Alright, moment of truth. Is this game just going to screw me over? So if I went to my NBA, I went to my OKC Thunder save. Alright, so it says we didn't complete the draft. I take Leonard Miller still. I mean, if I simulate to qualifying offers, is this where... Okay, it didn't crash. It didn't crash. Oh, no, this is where it crashed last time at qualifying offers. Damn it. I thought that... okay. I'm going to try to fix it one more time. Damn it. Oh my god. Because then, like, for you guys, it'll take 2 seconds. I'll just snap my fingers, and I'll have a new save with the exact roster and the exact draft pick of Leonard Miller. Just some players will be different on other teams where we were just at. But for me, it might take me like a half an hour, which it didn't have to if this just freaking worked. Alright, so say if I just simulated to free agency, does this work? Nope, it crashes, and I fucking hate this game, man. This game is stupid as shit. Like, they're too much, like, worried about the goddamn cover athlete of next year. This has been the same effing problem the whole year. Like, why even have this scenario feature in the game if everything crashes for everyone? I don't get it. Alright, so some stuff is going to look a little bit different. Yeah, it's like a little bit later for me right now. But we ended up with Leonard Miller still. And this he's listed as a small forward. So we'll figure out what we want to do there. Some of the overalls will be a little bit different in the stats. I apologize. But hey, maybe this is a big PSA. Maybe somebody can actually help me with what's going on. But I even asked you guys on Twitter, and right now the only person that replied says it seems like every scenario on 2K has a bug to it. But yeah, it sucks a lot that this is happening. So this team is still going to be kind of built through the draft. The free agency will look a little bit different than what it would have done previously. But like looking at this team right now, I don't know why Giddy is listed as a small forward. He's going to go down to a... Ooh, she goes up at a small forward. Interesting. Dort. Actually, okay. We'll have them both at small forwards. Chet, I want to be the center. And then we're good with pretty much everything else right now. But now we have both Jalen Williams, or one of them ended up being in the G League. We have Leonard Miller to see if he wants to play it all for us this year. But I kind of keep... or, like, do I even have cap space for this team? Yeah, I don't. I think I'm just going to look for... I don't even know of anybody. We might just kind of run this team out there once again and see if just the progression can take us with a round 1 victory next year. So, player progression right now, we got Shea up to an 92, Chet up to an 85, Giddy up to an 83. A lot of progression. Love to see that from a young team. All right, so it's going to be Giddy at the 2 still, Dort at the 3, Poku getting about 25 minutes. Let's go 33 to Holmgren. Let's go 33 to Giddey. I would like to go, I don't know, I would like Trey Mann to be the backup point guard, or excuse me, the sixth man. Jalen Williams and Ousmane Dieng about 20 minutes apiece, 15 to JRE. We can go 24 to Mann. And honestly, instead of playing JRE, I kind of want to see what Leonard Miller can do. So he is going to get that 9th spot in the rotation. We do have Mark Daigneault as our head coach. 4.5-star pace and space, or balance. What is pace and space? 4 stars. We're going to stick with balance, though. That's kind of crazy. So Nikola Jokic wins MVP, averaging under 20 points a night. That's kind of crazy. Shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein getting 6th man of the year with the New York Knicks. We were the 9th seed in the Western Conference. We got nobody on an all-NBA team, unfortunately. So we'll see if we can make it out of the play-in tournament. We have to beat the Spurs, and then the loser. Like, that shouldn't be too tough, but the loser of the Grizzlies and Mavericks, like, either one of those two teams will be tough to beat. So here was a scoring allocation for this season. Ousmane Dieng did not have a great shooting year. His efficiency dropped. Leonard Miller wasn't great either. How was Jalen Williams? He was pretty solid for us. So maybe we kind of know where this team is heading. I think we are in play for a big trade this offseason. I think that could also happen as well. So for the playoffs, I'm going to keep a 9-man rotation, but like Ousmane Dieng probably going to get like 12 minutes a night. Leonard Miller wasn't great either. He's probably going to get like 15 minutes a night. So let's go 40 to Shea, 35 to Chet. How was Poku? We'll do 27 to Poku. How was Giddey? Giddey was good. 35 to Giddey, 32 to Dort. We could see how that will play out. Still 4.5-star balance. Can we beat the San Antonio Spurs? Very excited for that rebuild. Blake Wesley, Men Thompson, Keldon Johnson, LeBron, Pirtle, Jimmy Shohan. Okay, that's a very interesting team. And we do drop it against them. We lost by 13 points. I mean, we actually were winning at halftime, but just a terrible third quarter and a terrible fourth quarter. We just could not score at all. Like I said, I think we're getting to the point where a big trade could be made. I would think to go after a shooting guard, but I think I'm going to look to really go after a power forward to see who could play well with like Chet Holmgren in that front court. The Hawks won it all. They beat the Grizzlies in 6, and Trae Young was your finalist MVP. I can't believe we had to face LeBron in the play-in tournament. Like, why would he sign with San Antonio? All right, so after the lottery, we are going to end up with the #1 pick. Oh my God, that is our pick too. Holy crap, did we just jump from like... I got to figure out where we just were, but I think we just got some crazy luck. We don't have that Heat pick at 2. That was lottery protected, even though we technically should be getting that Heat pick. But now, since I did this in not start today of 2022, it had to be 2021. The years are off, but it's all right. It's all right. We that Pistons pick at 16, I have to trade that to the Knicks. We are going to look to bring back Mark Daigneault as our head coach. There we go. So yeah, we have the #1 overall pick here in the 2024 NBA draft. All right, so let's see. I don't really have any trade assets right now, so if we were to move this pick, I mean, we could do it straight up, but we could take somebody at #1 and they might have good value. Yeah, I'm not picking up Beal and his super max. Towns, though. Does he want out of Minnesota? Interesting. All right, so either way, I'm going to make my selection at 1 and then think about a trade. So is there consensus #1? I thought it was Caleb Foster. Is it Bronny James? I mean, who do the mock drafts have going #1? Bronny, and then Mikey. Okay. I guess I'll take Bronny with the #1 overall pick. And then, even though I think Caleb Foster is probably that guy, or Elijah Fisher. You know, Elijah Fisher is like the consensus #2 pick, and some of these guys could be 1, they could be 5, they could be 3. Let's just take Elijah Fisher. And yeah, Fisher's for 79. I should have took Xavier Booker, it looks like, or Gregory Jackson. It is what it is. We got Tyler Smith with the 38th overall pick. So let's go through team player options. Let's pick some of these up. Now let's look to make a trade. Zion Williamson would be hella cool. I don't think I have the assets. Kevin Durant, do we bring him back to OKC? That would be nice, but I don't really think I'm going to be able to get this done. So, like, Towns could potentially be somebody we could trade for. I don't know. He's got 4 years left out. No, I don't think so. I mean, does Pascal Siakam or John Collins make us that much better? Probably not. We could look at centers, though, if we wanted to move Chet to the power forward position. I would say AD, but he is a free agent. Bam Adebayo would be interesting, but I think he wants to be a Heat lifer. I don't really know if there's anybody else that we could really target here. Now, is there any small forwards you can move to the 4 spot? Not really. So let's just see what free agency is looking like. I wouldn't mind doing a sign and trade for Anthony Davis if he were to go back to the Lakers, but that might not even happen. Can I even afford him? Nope, I'd have to clear up $30 million to get AD. That kind of sucks. So AD signed with the Spurs. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to, like, get him here. I mean, we could try it. AD, No, let's see. Unless I can offer them just really a package they can't refuse. Say they just did this for us so that we can get it done. Because Thunder or the Spurs are trying to get their assets. Like if we did Ousmane Dieng, Elijah Fisher, like we're just still so off on some of the money, sadly. Yeah, I just can't get it done with this package. That sucks. We could bring back Sabonis to OKC, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Not really a ton of power forwards here. Like, does Siakam, who's in the last year of his deal, make us that much better? Probably not. All right, so we're going to trade Leonard Miller and Tower Smith, who we just drafted, for Denny Avdia, excuse me, who's in the last year of his contract, and we're getting a first-round pick from the Wizards. So that's going to be my big move this offseason, I know. I really didn't do too much. All right, so Shea's a 94, Chet's a 90. We got Giddey, Avdia, if I keep doing that. Jalen Williams, like, we have a lot of players on this team. I still might make a trade before the season starts. We're just going to accumulate more picks. We're sending Jerry back to Philly. Played at Nova. We're sending him to the 76ers for Billy Hernan Gomez, who's not going to play, but we're getting a first-round pick in 2028. All right, so I'm excited about this bench, even though... getting Avdia wasn't really the smartest move. I think Zhang's going to play about 10 minutes a night for us. Trey Mann at 20. Dort at 20. Jalen Williams probably at 23. Dort at 25. Avdia at 25. Poku at 25. Let's go 33 to Giddey, and I got 7 more minutes here. Yeah, like I need Elijah Fisher to somehow get 20 minutes a night. That's going to be impossible. So let's just do something like this. Let's do 30 to Giddey, 35... 32, and that's the best I could do and get him to 18. Yeah, this rotation will definitely look different for the playoffs, and we're 5-star balanced, and that's not even our coach's preferred system. Hopefully we make the playoffs. All right, so Jokic wins MVP again. It just seems like that happens every single season. Chet Holmgren won DPOY, though. That's what I'm talking about. We were the 1 seed, and Mark Daigneault gets Coach of the Year. So the Thunder could win a championship this year, and I would have just completely built this team through the draft and I've gotten Denny Avdia. But we also have Chet Holmgren on All-NBA third team. No Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And obviously we saw Chet on all-defensive first team. Here were the player stats throughout the year. Chet and Shai are the 1 and 2 of this squad. Josh Giddey had a very solid year as well. Followed by Lou Dort, Pukajevsky, Jalen Williams, Trey Mann. Elijah Fisher, probably in a bigger role, would have balled out. Maybe I really didn't need Denny. I think for the playoffs, Ousmane Dieng is probably going to fall out of the rotation, sadly. So I'm going to go 38 to Shai, 35 to Chet. We're probably going to keep Avdia just because of his defense. We'll go 33 to Giddey, and I would like to go maybe 21 to Elijah Fisher. We'll see how this team can do. We're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1. A very tough opponent, who I have Keontae George, who I love for the 2023 draft. And we beat them as a 1 seed. All right, I don't get no 2K BS. Losing to an 8 seed. Let's freaking go. Shai was our number 1 scorer, followed by Chet, Giddey, Dort, Poku. Avdia with a great series. Maybe not shooting the ball. Let's see how round 2 goes against the San Antonio Spurs. No more LeBron, but they got AD. That's the player that I wanted to get in free agency. Can we beat them and go to the conference finals? We win game 1. We win game 2. Let's go. And we end up sweeping the Spurs. Shai with a 25-point per game series. 4.5 rebounds, 7 assists. Chet was great. Oh my God. Giddey. The scorer, Josh Giddey. Let's go. And then we're taking on the Denver Nuggets here. They got nobody crazy new to this team. I mean, Kyle Kuzma. Kenneth Lofton. The GOAT. Who we're seeing in some Summer League action. They beat us in game 1. All right. Giddey at 29 in an L. Taking on the MVP, Nikola Jokic, who's won now like 10 of them. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. And we don't blow a 3-1 lead. And here we go. The OKC Thunder are in the finals, led by the players they have. Well, they didn't draft Shai, so I can't say that. But they drafted Dort. Technically, or was he undrafted? Dort was undrafted, but they found him. Drafted Giddey. Drafted Chet, who's balling out. We technically drafted Fisher, Williams, Mann, Poku, everybody here but Avdia and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So now we're taking on the Pistons, who are really good. Oh my God, they have Victor in this save. God damn it. So Victor and Kate alone makes me kind of scared, but we do win game 1 by 14. Chet with 38 and 9, Giddey with 19 and 10. Game 2, we do lose by 4 at home. Brutal. Absolute brutal. Game 3 we lose. I knew we were going to lose game 3. Kate had 46. Oh no, don't go down 3 games to 1. Okay, 2-2. Let's go. We end up winning by 11. 27 for Trey Mann. I need those random games from players off the bench. And we take a 3-2 lead. Holy crap. We blow them out in game 5. Chet, 34-10. Here we go. Thunder Pistons Game 6 at the Little Caesars Arena. Can we win this? And not? I don't want to go to a Game 7. My Game 7 luck in 2K lately has been so garbage. Can we come back and win this game? No, we lose by 5. That terrible second quarter came back to bite us. All right, here we go. And like or it's not Love's Arena. I forget their arena name, but here we go. OKC, Detroit, Game 7 of the 2024 NBA Finals. Don't lose this. Off to a great start. Let's freaking go. Don't blow this. Don't blow this, please. And we're blowing it. We're blowing it. We're blowing it. Okay, we didn't blow it. All right, good third quarter, and we're going to win the finals. Let's freaking go. My Game 7 luck maybe just ends right, or my bad luck ends right there. Shea with 29, and the OKC Thunder are your 2024, this is technically 2025, NBA champions. Chet Holmgren is your finals MVP. But yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. This was super fun, and I'm very excited about the Thunder's future. I didn't really want to make any big trades to win a championship. I was gonna if we didn't win it all here, but I didn't have to. We added kind of complimentary pieces like Denny Avdija, Elijah Fisher through the draft, and I got to keep the core of Giddey, Dort, even Poku. I never keep Poku, so that was cool. We went with Jalen Williams, Ousmane Dieng, and obviously Chet Holmgren, their 2022 draft pick. So yeah, drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Not sure if you guys saw this before the Banchero Magic rebuild. I'm just kind of pre-recording a couple of these because I'll be away from Saturday to Wednesday, so I'm crossing my fingers that there's no big trades between then, because then I won't be able to make content on that. But yeah, either way, hope you guys enjoyed. I love y'all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.